Okay, this isn't a normal video I'd make. The I don't normally make videos like this, like these, but I feel like I need to. So I started streaming a few days ago. It was about 5 days ago. And well, I was streaming this SMP that my friend invited me to, called the Awkward SMP. And I was like, okay. I guess the owner never really liked me for some reason. But from when I joined to when I got banned, I was treated very, very unfairly. From when I joined, when he was a spectator for an hour and a half, just strictly watching me. Don't know why he was watching me. He just was. I think it was so I wouldn't cheat, X-ray, whatever. I guess he didn't trust me. Makes sense, I guess. You know, new player, you want to be sure they don't ruin the server. Reasonable, I thought. But it got obsessive when it was for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then it was 45 minutes. Then it hit an hour and a half. And I was very confused. Very confused. I was like, so, I was confused. So I asked my friend, Fragile Ace, why he was watching me. He said he didn't know. He didn't do this to anybody else. That's where the unfairness started. Then we went ahead and we went and made a base. And well, he treated me. We went and made a base, and you know he was all fine. He had one of the admins come and watch me in my base, and they thought I was hacking or X-raying or something like that to get anvils. One of the pretty easy thing to get in Minecraft is anvils. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Why would you do that? That's weird. And my friend Elite didn't like it either. Also, before I actually logged on for the first time, I typed in Discord, and well, he tried. I typed in Discord and realized I had a role. I was like, because a lot of people in the thing had a role, and it was like their Minecraft username. So my friend Fragile Ace, he had a role that said Fragile Ace. Awkward had a role that said Awkward. Um, Dust had a role that said Dust. I thought maybe mine was yellow, and you know it would say my IGN, my Minecraft IGN, or like my username or whatever. I was so wrong. Nope, I was incorrect. I said 100% cornball. I was confused because I've never typed in Discord and never said anything corny to him. I was like, what the hell? That's weird. That's really weird. Let me ask him about this. So I typed in general and I pinged him and I was like, so why do I have a role that's 100% cornball? He proceeds to say, look at your bio. That's why you have it. I was like, what's wrong with my bio? I checked my bio. All that's in my Discord bio is Bible verses because I'm a man of the Lord. I believe in God very much. I believe in him so much. I do believe in him a lot. Anyways, he proceeds to call me a cornball, and we argue for 15 minutes because he is an atheist. Okay, I'll never force religion on nobody. Okay, I believe that if you have your own religion, have it. Cool, that's your religion. I don't care. Not my problem. I'm a grown man. I'm not gonna try to force you to believe in God if you don't believe in him. Sure, I might ask you why, or like if you have a reasoning. Cool, whatever. I don't. But other than that, like I don't care. It's not my fucking problem. Not my problem at all. So I don't care. So we were arguing, and people jumped. One guy jumped in. I guess he was an atheist as well. He made the same argument about how I was a cornball for having Bible verses in my thing. They were quoting things that were in my bio, all of that. Called me corny for it. Said Jesus didn't give a shit. They also said that I wouldn't get into heaven because I have Bible verses in my bio. I don't like. I told them specifically that I don't care if I get into heaven or not. Like, sure, it's a cool thing. Sure, I'll get into heaven. But I'm young. I'm gonna make mistakes. It's good. But anyways, like, I don't care about getting to heaven right now. I'm living life. I believe in God. Cool. I just believe in him. Like, it's just, that's just how I am. Okay. Okay. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Why are they doing this? After they also said that I was on some performative BS. I was like, wow, that's weird. I have screenshots of all of this before I got banned from the Discord server. I have screenshots of it all. I'll show it at the end. I was treated very unfairly at the start. They timed me out. I also asked him how I was performative. He said that's when he proceeded to say that Jesus didn't give a shit and I wouldn't get into heaven with it. And I was like, believing in the Lord isn't all about getting into heaven. Sure, that's a plus, but it's not. That's not all it's about. That's never what it's been about. That's not all it's about. God gave us life, and that's it. Like, cool, okay? And they are atheists. They were trying, basically, to force their atheism onto me. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know. Very confusing to me. I don't get why they would ever try to force that onto me. I did nothing wrong. I didn't hurt them in any way. I didn't do nothing to hurt them. And honestly, it upset me that they try to force religion, their atheism on me. I also told my friend Fragile that it upset me and I didn't like it because I feel like that wasn't okay for them to do. I feel like I didn't deserve that. I didn't do anything wrong. I never even talked in a Discord server before. And somehow I get called a cornball, and that's when the unfairness started. That's where it all started. I log on, as I said before, and that's when, obviously, that's when they started watching me. Then, after they started watching me, we realized that might have been what was happening the whole time, and we just didn't realize. And we thought that it'd stop after a while. Oh, we were wrong. We were so wrong. Because they just did not ever stop. Nope. They did not stop. I have screenshots of all of this. I sent some of these screenshots to my friends. Because I told them I felt hurt about it. And I told my friend Vex. If you've watched my first video, you know who Vex is. One of my close friends. I consider him one of my best friends. I forgot to tell my really close friend Thomas about this. But he watches my videos. He'll see this when I post it. I didn't tell a lot of people about this. I think I told Vex, and that's about it, because I didn't know what to do. I really didn't. I've never been treated this way. Not in any SP I've ever joined have I ever been treated with this amount of unfairness in my entire life. I felt like it was unfair that they treated me like this. Watching me, they did that with nobody else. My friend was there from the start. He told me that the owner and the admins didn't watch nobody else like that but me. They only watched me. Sure, because I'm a new player and they didn't know me. But 45 minutes to an hour is obsessive and weird. I don't like the way they treated me, and I felt very hurt. Sure, they probably don't care, because after a while, I got tired of it. And so my friend that invited me had op. I asked him for op so I can grief the server. And obviously, do my stuff. Grief the server. What else? Grief the server. After I grief it, leave. Quit the server, whatever. Grief it, crash it. So, that's what I did. I crashed it, and grief spawned. So, I thought that was going to be the end. I was going to leave the server, or whatever. And I also told him, I'll read the DMs out right now. Once I pulled them up. I sent him a thing. I said, yeah, bro, you got it. You win. You win, bro. I'm done. You just treat me unfairly. I don't know. I don't even do nothing to you, bro. And you still treat me unfairly. Honestly, I'm gonna post a video about this. This is the video I'm recording right now. And honestly, it hurts the way I got treated. Get it? I'm gonna expose you for all the admin abusing, cheating, and treating me unfairly. No one else gets treated like this but me. No one else, just me. I didn't even do nothing to you, bro. Just like, why would you treat me like this? Why would you treat me unfairly? I'm honestly done, bro. To be honest, I don't even want to play on an SP where you just watch me to ban me. My friend Elite, let me put some context into that. My friend Elite told me that he was in VC and asked him why he watched me so much, and he said it was to get because I pissed him off, and it was just to get a reason to ban me. Elite found that weird, and he got mad, and he said that was weird and rude and not okay to do. He said he didn't care, and he said I was just a piece of shit that nobody liked. Which, honestly, I wasn't even hurt by that, because he didn't say it to me. I don't care. But sure, it was upsetting to hear that somebody would say some stuff like that to me about me. And I feel like under no circumstances should you ever say something like that to another person. Never. And honestly, I feel as the way I personally was treated was not okay in any sense. And I told him that, and I told him my video will be posted about this. I have all the evidence I need, bro. I don't care. And I'll show the evidence at the end. And then he replies with 0.5 seconds without the za, and it's a GIF. And I was like, wow. And I was like, I don't know if you want to be saying that right now, because let's just say the server is no longer. I fully crashed it. It's gone. I already crashed it, by the way. It's gone, buddy. GG, next time they'll treat me unfairly. Then he replies that GG, next time don't treat me unfairly with you FICUCKKYS. And I was like, bro, what? And he replied to the paragraph saying, yo, Scary Low, with what viewer base? I said, with the one I have, even though it's small. And he says, I can't even see it, LMAO, or LOL. 11 followers on Twitch and 8 subs on YouTube. Sad. I said, I haven't uploaded it yet. I haven't uploaded the video yet. And I have a life. I don't sit inside all day and record Minecraft videos. Like, sure, my upload schedule is pretty good, but I don't just, like, sit there for hours on end and do that. And I was like, I just started recording videos, by the way. And he says exposing quote unquote, spelled quote unquote wrong, by the way. Then he says MF VC me right now. He added me to a group with just me and him, which I didn't VC him. I did not get into a VC with him. I didn't want to talk to him. And it hurt for him to tell me to KYS, because I've gotten told that before, but nobody ever meant it. You see, nobody meant it, and I know that because it was some of my like close friends. Obviously joking, but obviously when they say it, it still hurts a little bit. But like, it doesn't hurt as much as knowing he meant that stuff. Knowing he meant it is crazy to me. It was insane to me. I know this isn't something I normally post. I normally post fun Minecraft SMP PvP content, but this, I needed to address this. This isn't something that's okay. It never should be okay. Being treated unfairly isn't okay. I hope nobody else goes through the same thing as me. Being told to KYS also isn't okay. Someone also abusing, and I guess that's okay, because like whatever. But also getting treated unfairly on their SMP where they want members is not okay. Them also telling you that KYS and forcing religion is not okay. Forcing religion is never okay. Don't ever force religion on nobody. No matter how much you dislike them, nothing. Don't ever force religion. It's not okay. It never should be okay. Because nobody deserves to be treated like that. And honestly, I feel like what I did also wasn't okay. I shouldn't have griefed this server. Sure, I shouldn't have crashed it, but it was just my little revenge for content. I obviously didn't record it because I decided to make this instead because I don't want to upload a video on that type of server where I get treated like that. It wasn't okay. I just streamed most of it, but it was not okay the way I was treated. I felt very upset, and it wasn't okay. Nobody should ever get treated that way, and I feel bad for anybody that goes through that because at the end of the day, we're all humans. We all have feelings. As Black Boy Max once said, there's one love. There's one love, bro. You guys should never spread hate. Only positivity. Positivity is key to life. If you're a positive person, you'll find life fun. I can say that. Yeah, sure, now I'm yapping. But back to what I was talking about. I feel like I shouldn't have gotten treated like that, and I'm sorry to anybody that got treated like that or has been treated like that on SMP. And honestly, there's not gonna be any cuts. I'm not editing this. I'll post all the evidence at the end of this video. I feel like the way I showed you wasn't okay. That's about most of the stuff that happened. Besides for them watching me at my base and thinking I was cheating in anvils without op. Like, okay, I guess, buddy. And yeah, I know this isn't a normal thing I would post, but some way I needed to address what was happening because it wasn't okay. Making fun of my religion, or I'm not in a religion. I just believe in God. There's a difference, okay? I don't have a religion. I just believe in God. Next, telling someone a KYS, calling them a CUCK, also is not okay over a Minecraft SMP. I truly am sorry for griefing the server and crashing it or whatever, but still, not okay. Next, making fun of my bio is not okay. Nobody should ever go through something like that because it's not okay. It's not okay. And I'm sorry to everybody that has to go through something like that. Anyways, I know this isn't a normal, but I'm out. I'm gonna go ahead and post this video later in a little bit. Load proof. So yeah, have a good day or good night, whatever time it is for you guys. Bye, guys.